Interesting new case out of California. Elijah Obeng is suing In-N-Out for discrimination and harassment, wrongful termination. Essentially, his position is that he was discriminated as a result of his natural growing hair. He was forced or encouraged or requested to cut his hair, otherwise he could not get back to work. The facts essentially are, as his hair started growing longer, he was asked to cut it and or put a hat on, because In-N-Out has a clean cut policy and they don't want the hair getting into food or into to-go items. So Elijah initially braided his hair, but apparently the sideburns still were still very long and bushy. And he was told that he could not return back to work until the sideburns were cut. He did not want to cut his sideburns. He felt that it prevented him from self-expression and from having natural hair growing as he liked it to be, and believed that this was discrimination. He also alleges in his lawsuit, by the way, he's suing for $3 million in damages and $200,000 of lost wages, that as a result of the hair issue, he was demoted or he was being isolated and singled out and picked on as other employees were not. What do you guys think about this? Free hair, flowing hair, wearing a hat as a requirement at work, should be something that should be enforced, or is that okay? Should your employer be allowed to tell you that you need to get a haircut? Should they be allowed to tell you if you have to wear a uniform? Obviously, a uniform is very easy, right? If an employer has a requirement where you have to wear a uniform, that's easy. If you don't wear one, they get to fire you. But what about hair? What if you want to have bushy hair because that's the way you express yourself? Or rainbow hair because you're wanting to express your identity and affiliation with Pride Month, for example. Should an employer be entitled to fire you? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Obviously, if a uniform or a look is an image that an employer is presenting, like for example, a tattoo-less employee, they would have to wear a sleeve. And sometimes if you have no warning, and perhaps that would be actionable. It depends if you have a crafty attorney, and it depends how careful the employer is not to tread on your personal rights and personal freedoms.